California's high-speed rail project. It's set to one day connect Los Angeles and San Francisco, and eventually San Diego and Sacramento. Backers of the project, including Governor Gavin Newsom, say it will transform the future of transportation.
The nation's first high-speed rail system. You want to do well in the future, you got to invest in the future.
On the other hand, opponents, including President Donald Trump, say the project is too costly. They note the state has already spent about $15 billion on it over the last decade and a half, while the total cost projections for the full project have ballooned from the original $45 billion estimate presented to voters in 2008 to anywhere between $88 to $128 billion today. The first phase, running from Kern County to Merced, is scheduled for completion by 2033, but there's still no timeline for finishing the full statewide route.
Billions of dollars for this stupid project that should have never been built.
Meanwhile, a new state bill would limit public access to certain information about the project. AB 1608 would bar the Inspector General from releasing what the bill describes as project weaknesses, including security risks, fraud controls, and pending lawsuits. I spoke with the bill author, Democratic Assemblymember Lori Wilson. Some people might see this, say, oh, the government is trying to hide information from them. What's your response?
My response is that we are not trying to hide anything. We want maximum transparency and maximum accountability to this project.
Wilson stresses the bill is intended solely to keep sensitive information and records out of the hands of bad faith actors. She adds other state agencies already adhere to similar restrictions.
Security, fraud detection controls, pending litigation are not things that add to the public value because they can be exploited. We don't want people to exploit the system.
Wilson says moving forward, she'll make changes to the bill to clarify its intent. But Republican State Senator Tony Strickland says as long as high-speed rail continues to use taxpayer dollars, any information on the project should not be withheld from the public.
It's our money. California doesn't have a revenue problem. It has a wasteful spending problem. And it has an accountability and transparency problem. And this bill lacks transparency and accountability. In fact, it takes it the other direction.
Follow and subscribe for more news updates.